Hey there, welcome. Thanks for joining me. If this is your first time to my channel, my name is Violet, and today I'm going to be sharing with you how to make this plastic spoon wall decor. So what you're going to do first is remove all the handles from your spoon. Now here I'm showing you that you can either use your hot knife to cut them off, or you can just use a pair of scissors to remove that handle part from your spoon. Now try to remove as much as the handle part as you can. In total, I ended up using 4 bags of these plastic spoons for my wall decor size. So I tried to cut as many as I could at one time. I'm very impatient, so I wanted to cut as many as possible. So for me, the way I ended up doing it was cutting one at a time or 2 at a time, just depending how I felt to cut off the handle parts of the spoon. So just go ahead and take your time and remove as much as you can of the handle part of your plastic spoon. And in total, again, I used 4 bags of these bags of spoons, and there's 48 spoons in each one of the bags that I use, and I purchased mine at Dollar Tree. Next, go ahead and get your cardboard, any kind of cardboard you have. I'm using this project board, and I'm just tracing out a circle. The size of circle that I traced out was 18 inches in width. So just go ahead, and it depends on the size you want to make your wall decor is what the size you're going to cut out of your circle from your board. And while you're cutting your circle, I wanted to quickly say thank you to Slice. It's a company that sent me quite a bit of box cutters and a box of goodies of scissors and what have you for me to review. And I just wanted to say thank you for the gift. I absolutely love all of the products that you have sent me, and I'll make sure to leave their link down below if you're interested in going to review and see what they have and what kind of goodies you might want to pick up from their company as well. So once you cut out your circle, go ahead and try to find the center of your cardboard. And for me, it was just easier to use the same circle that I used to figure out where the center was at. So once you find out the center, actually that's where you're going to place your mirror. So I just kind of cut out or traced out my mirror from the center of the center, if you see what I did. So just go ahead and do that, and then just set everything else aside, because all you're going to need is the mirror for later on. So once you find that center, go ahead and get your hot glue gun and just put a little bit of glue onto the spoon, and then just place it onto your cardboard, starting at the end of your cardboard on the outer side. So what I did learn as soon as I started making this project is you don't need a lot of glue on your spoon, and you don't need it to be on high temperature. You can even use it at medium temperature. I wouldn't say low, but medium would be fine, because you do have to wait until it actually cools down a little bit, the glue, in order for your spoon to stay in place. If you let it go, it's basically just going to fall down. So I did have to learn that at the very beginning. So just to give you a little tip, make sure you add just a little bit of glue onto your spoon, or you can even use like super glue. I think would work fine for this project as well. And just hold your spoon in place for a few seconds just to allow that glue to dry a little bit before you go and continue on with your next spoon. So what you're going to do is just continue adding your spoons to the outer side of your cardboard. And I've seen quite a few people or pictures on Pinterest do this project, and I've always thought it was really neat, but I've never done one myself. So since I'm redecorating my kitchen and decorating it for spring and summer, I wanted to go ahead and give it a try and see if I liked the way it looked, and also if it was something that I wanted to share with everyone here. I usually make some projects and some tutorials that I don't even show you guys because I wouldn't use them in my home. I'm trying to use or show everybody things that I think I would use in my home, or at least that I feel comfortable showing. So this one I absolutely love. I don't know why I never tried it before, but like I said, I always thought they were pretty, but I just never gave it a try. And now that I have, my daughter even told me I should make 2 more of these the same size and place all 3 of them on a wall. So I'm still debating if I'm going to do that or not. And if I do end up making 2 more of exactly the same and put them all together, I'll make sure to take a picture and share it with you guys on Instagram. If you don't share, follow me on Instagram, go ahead and follow me on Instagram, and I'll make sure to leave my link down below as well for you to follow me there. But just go ahead and continue adding your spoons onto your cardboard. Now for the second row, if you can see, I ended up adding 1 spoon, or starting the row in between 2 spoons of your first row. So if you see that, I'm going to end up just putting 1 of my spoons right in the middle of your first row 2 spoons, if that makes sense. So just go ahead and continue doing this all throughout your second row. Once you get the hang of adding the spoons to your cardboard, it really goes super fast. It doesn't take quite a long time at all to make. Basically, it took longer for me to cut the handle parts off of the spoon. So if I was you, just grab somebody to help you and just go ahead and start cutting those handles off of your spoons. So just continue gluing on your spoons, going from row to row. As you can see, I'm starting my 3rd row. I'm super excited to tell you guys that maybe in a few months I have to edit all of them and kind of put everything together. But the reason why I'm redecorating my entire kitchen is because we are completely, well, I say we, but really it's my husband. He completely gutted my kitchen and redid everything. I'll be helping decorate and pick out everything, and also do what I can in painting and all that other fun stuff, but he's doing the harder work. But we actually are removing the flooring, adding new cabinets, appliances, tile, everything. So as soon as we are finally completely done with everything, and I'll be able to show you guys the process and the steps. I have a lot of pictures and a few footages and clips that I'll be adding onto a tutorial of how everything was done and where I found everything. And then I will do a final tutorial on how I added all the decorations that I'm making on into my kitchen. So stay tuned for those tutorials coming soon. I'm super excited. Like I said, I've been wanting to have my kitchen redone for a while, so I'm super excited that we were able to do it now and bring you guys along. So hopefully you guys will find it useful and helpful, and find out quite a few different little tips that my husband does, as well as that I do, to make everything more budget friendly for us to do it ourselves. So once you're done adding all the rows of your spoons to your cardboard, go ahead and add some E6000 or permanent glue to the cardboard in the center and add your hot glue to add your mirror. Once you've added your mirror, then you can go ahead and add your final row of spoons. And as you can see, I'm cutting off any of that excess handle part of my spoon. I want it to be flush as possible to the mirror. So I'm trying to cut off as much as I can of the handle in order for that spoon to get right near the mirror itself. So once I added all my spoons, and as you can see, I did have to add another bag of my spoons like I told you, and those were clear, so you'll probably be able to see that I have clear spoons throughout my project as well. So just make sure you grab 4 bags of spoons for the 18-inch size of wall decor that I did. So just go ahead and get any kind of paper or tape to tape off your mirror, so that way you can take it out and spray paint it. And as you know, the colors and themes that I'm using for my kitchen right now and dining room are going to be that cobalt blue and white. So this spoon decor, I'm going to spray paint it the same blue that I used for my vases as well. And this is the blue spray paint that I used. So once you're done with the spray painting and you've allowed it to dry, go ahead and remove that tape and paper from your mirror. And as you can see, I didn't rub down my tape as well as I should have. So some of that spray paint got on my mirror. All you need to do is get some kind of sharp knife or even some alcohol and just use a cotton ball to rub that off. And you can either use black ribbon or rope, whatever kind of rope you decide, depending on where or what style you want your decor to be. I ended up using some nautical rope and I wrapped it around my mirror and my spoons right at that edge so you wouldn't see where I kind of attached them together to cover up that part. And I ended up wrapping my nautical rope around this part twice. And all I used was my hot glue gun to wrap it around. Looking for more glue or you need at me?
Probably. So I didn't give her attention.
So just continue wrapping your nautical rope or any kind of rope you decide to use as many times as you like around your mirror and your spoons. Like I said, I ended up wrapping it around twice.